Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our blind playthrough of the Silver Case. Oh, that's my arm. Jack's here as well, but alright, so we were here, I believe. Yes. Yes. Right, because we finished report number 3. And then we're on KamuiNet. Number 4, KamuiNet. So now I'm curious about what's gonna happen. Network cable monitor will. Helter Skelter, so goddamn smug. Is this connected to the No More Heroes universe? Maybe, or is this just... Who knows? Okay, Helter Skelter, so goddamn smug. Chappy. Totally immoral, right? Bobo nuts. Happens all the time, though. Network cable monitor will. What's will? People who just can't, or people who can't just face other people always act like that. Nothing's gonna change with garbage like that just spouting bullshit. Cat hair. That was Sploogmeister. Before you go talking shit about people, you need to fix your own shit up. Agreed. Agreed. That's why I try not to talk shit about people. Because I know I have my own issues. You know, we all have issues, but... And I know what some of my issues are, and I don't know what some of my issues are. Monster Dong 420. This can't be... Those can't be, like, the actual names. Those have to be, like, people localized stuff, right? You know? Like, there's no way... 20 years ago, I mean, it's possible people had Monster Dong 420 as their internet handle, but I don't see... I see this as being like a Japanese thing, like, I don't know, what would be like a Japanese meme name on the internet? You know what I mean? Like, what would those be? And then the localization team's probably like, oh, you know, it doesn't work like this, so let's switch it to this because that's more American, right? So basically, taking an overhead view is the smart thing to do. Arguing in some internet dump site isn't going to change anything, is it? Look at the dumbasses barking late at night, and you'll see. Learn from your mistakes. Bunch of fucking retards for reals. Hugo, so you're running away. I mean, why can't you just talk it out? I want to believe that since this is the internet, people can come together. A lot of people don't want to listen. There's an even deeper connection than in real life. I would actually agree with that. The facade, the thing about the internet is the facade slips away, and so you're able to, you know, when people are assholes on the internet, it's not just, oh, it makes the anonymity makes them assholes. It's like you're actually seeing who they are without the fake pretense and the politeness and stuff. You know? It's a bit like, what is it? Drunk actions, sober thoughts. Right? When you drink and you spout off some bullshit, that's the real you saying those things. Or those are your real words. I've experienced it myself. People I've met at offline parties were all really cool. It's because of people like you that people don't trust the internet. Believe in the network. Unpublicized messages are here. The power to connect people is here, old man. Believe in the net. God is in the cables. Data transcends time and multiplies. Using billions of clones gives you undeniable proof. And then people transcend the light. Believe in the net. Believe in the net, believe in the net, believe in the net. Ad infinitum. Thankfully, I don't have to hit the button each time. It's just going on its own right now. And is it going to fade out? Oh, it stopped. Who this is. I love saying things in reverse like that. Kamui Drome. So is this the cult of Kamui? August 21st, 1999, Saturday, apartment. Just apartment, 7 p.m. Oh, I clicked the button, but thankfully it didn't advance anything. My room. And the background's all different. Let's see if I have any implements. So presumably I'm John again. No. Okay, back to moving. Let's go forward. Nothing. Nothing! Contact point. Computer. So I was gonna ask... Oh, I got an email from Tokyo. So am I... No, I'm Morikawa's partner. So I assume Sumio... What happened to Sumio? Because... Was it his thing? I mean, they're probably gonna tell us right now, but I'm trying to remember what happened at the end of Parade. He took Tetsuo Kusabi to Mikumo, which then blew up. I don't know if Tokyo figured that out before or after. I assume before, like, he probably talked to Sumio and then Sumio brought Kusabi to the thing. Let's find out. I'm hoping they're gonna tell us. They've actually been trying to tie up the loose ends a little bit, so that's good. From Tokyo to S Big Dick. What does the S stand for? Super Big Dick? Small wouldn't make sense. Subject, do you like to dance? How have you been doing? What an embarrassing line. I worked out the mystery of Mikumo. I liked a guy named Sumio. Don't misunderstand. I don't mean it like that. I just mean he wasn't frigid like you. Anyway, next time I see Kusabi, I'll cheer him up a bit. Anyway, to the point. I'm following an awesome case concerning the internet. All these charming ladies, who could be called national assets, have been disappearing left and right. Apparently it's somehow related to the world of the underground. Some sort of club. It's called Ronnie Rockets. Division XX. This is where their headquarters are. On the surface, it's just a wholesome club. Wholesome? Do those clubs even exist? Whatever. Anyway, I thought it may help. If it's a club, is it that like a, I mean, there's a strip club, but there's also more of the hostess clubs where they, I mean, maybe they'd all dress in bunny suits. I don't know, but they sit with you and chat. I don't actually know what they do there. It's presumably it's the real life version of Twitch for some of these like cam girls, right? Where you're basically paying them to pretend to be interested in you or to interact with you. Yeah, I didn't make the connection until just now. That's basically what Twitch is for now. So, yeah, I'll probably see you again soon. Until then, keep living honestly. Am I living honestly? Maybe I have a double life. PR's apartment, same day. Who's PR? We probably don't know yet. Net type. PR. Papa Romeo. Tomonori Furua's basement. Furuya. Tomo. That's not the person. We saw someone with glasses, but I think it was a man. Presumably it's Tomonori. Tomo. Mama's going to work, so go ahead and eat something, okay? I'll leave 20,000 yen on the table, which is about, what is that, 200 bucks? Mold is super high again today. I'm just like trying not to die. It's Mama's gonna be late again today, but don't get lonely and be good, okay? Don't cause trouble for anyone. All right, Mama's going now. It's like she's talking to a dog. Furuya. Digital cafeteria. Old man. So is he old man? We'll see. I don't know. Also, network cable monitor Will. Yeah, so we were at the same place. So it's this guy. Old man, I don't get it at all. A middle-aged woman who can't come back to reality. Is this what people struggling with the gap of modern times looks like? Maybe he is old man. A parent's duty to their child's hope. They lose their roots and the parent-child relationship goes to shit. That means the family itself breaks down. So he's blaming his mom for their poor relationship. Relationships go both ways, unfortunately. It's a really interesting truth. Do you all feel reality? Saddam. I don't know how you pronounce that. Like Sodom and Gomorrah, I guess. There's lots of that kind of thing. The non-talk showness of it. It might actually be the best way for these times now. Grimes. Sodom. I agree that style is all over. Without a sense of despair, I'm so jealous. Old man. But I can't rest easy. It doesn't feel like a consolation, and is making samples of parents a sad thing? A good thing? I don't know what he's talking about. Making samples of parents? Nope, not for the person in question. It's actually a really calm countermeasure. Samples of parents, as in like minimal interaction, presumably. Like her. She works probably all day. Here's some money. I gotta go to work. Be good. Love you. Bye. And then she comes back and, hey, I'm back. I'm gonna go to sleep. Like the salaryman style, right? Just all you do is work. Halcyon. I really feel sympathetic. Old man's views really get me in the heart. It's not the sort of problem you can brush off as a modern-day sickness. With the branching off of psychological routes and the filing of medical records, the truth will be found. Counseling is a deception. Inside each and every single person's mind is the seed of truth. Each person has their own sickness. Each one needs its own medicine. Deception kills people. Interesting. Old man. Halcyon. That's an exaggeration. Everyone is searching for their own place. I'm gonna take off. I won't be coming here again. Let's meet again someday, somewhere, everyone. Neutral. Old man, that's a shame. This BBS is going to get really quiet. I think we needed you here. Saddam. I'm gonna change my pronunciation of that like every time, so just FYI. Losing friends, no matter what the form, is always sad. Old man, please come back here someday. Oh, that reminds me of the whole internet meme of like, what is it? Maybe no home, maybe no computer. It's like the guy in the Middle East. Like they're, these two guys, they're playing on Counter-Strike or something like that, and the dude with the heavy Middle Eastern accent's always like, I stay here, I guard base, you go, you fight, good, and they develop like a friendship. And then one day the guy's like, you know, maybe no home, maybe no computer, have to do things, I'll be back someday. And he never comes back. Like he basically goes off to war or some bad shit's going down where he lives. And then that's it. It's like this really supportive person that's like, hey, you know, I'm going to come back, but he never does. It's tragic. It's really sad. And that's what this reminds me of. Jefferson Airport. You were light. Grimes. gonna be lonely. Fucking assholes. Network diving. It's the age of exploration. So this guy is probably kind of an asshole as well. Because he's like, hey, I'm out. And they're all like, hey, you know, we're supportive of you, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, those guys are pieces of shit. All right. I guess so. Round and round. What he's searching for, I'm not sure. And round it goes. Where it stops, who the hell knows? A great harvest, lots of salmon. Yeah, grasshopper. Wait, what does that say? Welcome to the grasshopper. Network diving. So I assume this guy's like a hacker. Or a cracker, whichever. Let's see, Grasshopper Network. New game links about Grasshopper. The Matrix looks so awesome. Yeah. Probably won't get popular, though. Welcome to drugstore, new drugs, drug test, link drug. Trying too fucking hard to look cool. Probably. Yeah. So he's just going down the list. Welcome, KamuiNet. Kamui? Welcome, KamuiNet contents. So I did go to the website for this game, and it was something like one of the links went to this, KamuiNet, because I was trying to find that access ID code or whatever. The what was it? Did I wrote it down? I wrote it down. Silvercase.com, like account ID or whatever. Although to be fair, it's more like a date. I briefly looked on the site for somewhere to put it in. I couldn't find it. Maybe I just didn't look hard enough. That's possible. But this was actually on the website, or something like this. Kamui Uehara. So who is that dude? Takako Uehara. Takako? Sakura Uehara. What is this? Ken Uehara. Are those his kids? Uehara Kamui, estimated criminal record. Let's see, 1975, age 16, assassinated Makoto Ishihara, Mitama City Mayor. Around the same time, Shin Yanagi, president of Sumikawa Corp., the recycling business assumed to have bribed Nakahara, was also assassinated. Sumikawa Corp., or Core, had, as a recycling business, grown really fast, but a soil survey of the surrounding site showed that they had been engaging in the illegal dumping of PCDD. Interesting. What's PCDD? Maybe it's like that thing that caused Makumo 77 to go crazy, right? Let's see. 1976, age 17. Back up. Oh yeah, okay. He's just a year older. I thought he was 15 and then 17. I don't know why. Assassinated Yukio Hata, Vice Minister of the Kanto Ministry of Justice. Also, what differentiates an assassination from just a killing, a murder? You know, if they're like assassinated, sounds like, you know, some kind of long rifle scope sniper shit. I mean, maybe, but who knows? According to the Weekly Narc, Hata reassigned Chairman Kimura of the non-performing loan processing organization. The investigation by Entertainment Realty, incorporated with close ties to Vice Minister Hata's family, became complicated. Investigation? Huh. Age 18. Assassinated 5 Kanagawa district residents. Are there residences? No, it doesn't say. Residents, Kanagawa district, assassinated 5 male junior high school students. Those 5 students had kidnapped and violated a 17-year-old female family restaurant employee, later dumping her into Kawasaki Bay. This case became very topical with the reporting of the victims' real names, due to the relationship between the Juvenile Act and the HC unit. So, you know what? So far, I have no problem with Kamui. Kamui sounds like Dexter. Is what he sounds like. Kidnapped and violated, being raped. They raped her and then killed her, and then dumped the body. Yeah. Let's see, age 19, assassinated Church of Scientology. I wonder if they had to spell it like that because they didn't want to actually have a lawsuit or something. Representative Toshiki Sato. With 45,000 members, the Church of Scientology. Between 1987 March of 1988, also the Church of Scientology is very sue-happy from what I understand. Forced its members to use contraception and refrained from giving birth as part of the cult's doctrine. My understanding is that the actual cult of Scientology, you can't make noise during when the woman is, like, the woman cannot make noise during childbirth, and no medications. They're a little weird. Watch YouTube's gonna, like, blacklist this video and delete my channel for that shit. It wouldn't surprise me at all, actually. Will Smith is in the Church of Scientology, and they were doing the whole, when the Peace Corps debacle happened, and they realized people were placing the priority of, like, searches. So YouTube would recommend, like, Will Smith and stuff more than, say, PewDiePie or other more relevant searches. Like, celebrities automatically got a bump, right? Whether it's related to that or not, I can't say, but I mean, it's money ultimately, but you know. Let's see. Also, the poisoning case that occurred at the same time was also assumed to be part of the cult's research activities. Age 20, silver case. There we go. So this is probably the root of what's going on now, 20 years later. Dispute among the Kanto Big Three NGO parties. Nonprofit Regional Citizen Group, TRO/CCO Confederation Chairman Ginji Nakane was on his way to a symposium recording when he was assassinated outside the front door of TTV station. Cause of death was stabbing by a sharp metallic tube-like object. The assassination occurred on 12/7, the day of publication of corrections regarding the election of a new district mayor. A dispute between the FSO and the TRO/CCO. See, now I wish I could remember what all that stuff they told us at the very beginning of the game about the FSO. The FSO is the former CCO, and the CCO and the TRO are the former FSOs, and everything is related to each other. The perpetrator, Kamui Uehara, was immediately arrested upon commission of the crime. It was decided that he had acted alone, and that the hit had been contracted, but the contractor was never found. There he is. Uehara Kamui, profile, angel of absolute zero, hometown unknown, gender male, blood type unknown, which is weird, you can test him for that. Date of birth unknown, hobbies unknown, languages apart from Japanese, Russian, Cantonese, and English. It is unknown whether a contractor actually exists or not, but crimes attributed to Kamui always occur in the middle of winter. The victims are major witnesses in cases of human-caused disasters and cases which cannot be properly judged under the present legal and constitutional structure. So he's either Dexter, or he is V, like V for Vendetta. Due to this, he gained the nickname Angel of Absolute Zero, which is like some Evangelion stuff. Let's see, KamuiNet. KamuiNet, it's dedicated to him, presumably. Uehara Kamui famous quotes, kill the past. Someone else said that we came across recently. Now accepting new posts. So this guy's gonna sign up. Yeah, he's always happy. The people that support him, he's like, oh, you guys are all assholes. Like his family, he pushes away people that care for him and potentially embraces. I don't know. There are people like that. So I got on the computer and then we saw that scene. Presumably it's not us. Presumably it just advances the story, but then what are we doing on the computer? Right? Aha! From Junk at Kipple. So that's, Hiseki? To the main character. So to me, or to my character? Subject, bookend. It's been a while. Looks like you're still alive. That's good. I thought I'd warned you. I said to stay away from Morishima. You met with him, didn't you? That's no good. So he's still alive. What's the date on this? So he is still alive. He's the one that jumped into the smokestack. Let's see. You met with him, didn't you? That's no good. Although it may have been by chance, you shouldn't be meeting with him. Do you know why? I know this is sort of weird, being right in the middle of the story, but you and Morishima are actually the same person. You share the same DNA, the same body. Just kidding, this isn't a cartoon. I don't know why it scrolled up there. But anyway, Morishima is dangerous. I'm thinking of killing him. Just look at him. Something about him just pisses me off. I'll let you know once I've properly shot him to death like a dog. Is that a gnat? Please don't. I've gotten used to Morishima. Plus, what happens to the turtle? That's what I worry about with all the pandemic stuff going on. I was gonna say the name, and then I was like, I don't want to get my videos deprioritized because they're doing that. It's like if something happens to me, what about the cats? That's what I worry about. At work, they're like, the cats are gonna eat your face, and I'm like, if it keeps them alive, before, while it takes, during the time it takes them to discover my body, sure, go for it. I'll be dead. I don't need a face at that point, The modernization of network crime progresses, and crimes normally associated with the first world criminal countries have been occurring on the national level. I don't know what that means. Up to here, the report is the same as the previous month. We don't need the introduction. So, what is it? The number of missing persons has increased exponentially this past month. There have been 15 more reports than last month. Are they related to internet crimes? Definitely. Selling people over phone lines or something? Actually, that's not so far off. The number of domestic internet circles is said to currently be at about 100,000. And among those, about 10,000 of them are what's known as bohemian or non-fixed websites. Bohemian. I've heard of that before. Criminal and harmful websites that constantly move. Got it. Yeah. The kind of countergroups... Excuse me, this coffee is not helping. The kind of countergroups that exist in any category. So a bunch of criminal assholes, huh? Slander, bullying, racism, and discrimination. It's a creepy and dirty world, like a lawless and disturbed area that won't go away. So to be fair, a lot of that stuff is free speech. And if more people, I think, were exposed to that sort of thing, the world would probably be a better place. I know that sounds weird, but you have a lot of people right now that take offense at words. And to be fair, they're probably not that offended. They're doing it for control. But there are people that are actually offended by that stuff. And if random shit was normal, then you would just shrug it off because it's normal, right? It would take something more extreme to upset you. It's like the word gay, right? A while ago, it used to mean, homosexual. then it changed, and the meaning of the word became diluted, and it became like stupid, right? And then all of a sudden, gay people are basically like, no, that's our word, we want it back. So it lost any negative connotation that it had, or at least affiliated with gay people. Like, gay didn't actually mean gay anymore. It used to mean happy, then it was homosexual, then it was stupid, now it's back to homosexual. But by taking it back, they sensitized themselves to the word again. So it's, you know, if something is taboo, it gives it power, right? It's like the N-word for black people. You know, they can say it, non-black people can't. But by making it taboo, it has power. If you just use it for everyday things like the word gay used to be and just drive it into the ground, then it loses all its power. So stuff like this, if you don't normalize it, you know, you consider it unprofessional, but you can normalize it without using it in polite company, if that makes sense, right? So if people are like, oh, whatever, that's racism, that's the problem today, is that people equate racist speech with actual racism. That's why people are called Nazis and stuff these days. It's like you're blowing things out of proportion. You are sensitizing yourself to this stuff. You need to desensitize yourself to the stuff that doesn't matter. That way you can focus on the real issues, actual racism, not, oh, he said something that hurt my feelings. It's like, who cares? Who cares about that? What about the actual stuff that's going down? You know? So that's I'm gonna get off my soapbox now. Laws and restrictions don't apply in that world. In reality, there are things happening similar to actual witch hunts and sponsored murder threats. Not so different from today. They're all methods to bring in more people. I just don't get it. Why would stuff like that be possible on these networks? You can't see the other person's face. You don't know where they are. What's the point in bringing in people like that? They actually can figure those things out, though. Accessing one of these sites over telephone lines, and you're connected to the net the moment you enter, with an invisible thread. After that, you just rake all the users in. Exactly. Pulling people in from across the internet is pretty common practice these days. What a scary world. Only a select few highly technically skilled people can defend against this sort of thing. Otherwise, connecting via network is basically the same thing as coming into direct contact with someone. Say no more. I'm not interested. Chances of crimes originating from these bohemian circles are extremely high. To be fair, that is true. You know, extremist stuff tends to... What's the word? They radicalize. People aren't radical, and then they come in contact with this stuff, and it radicalizes them. And I would suspect it's because of the making stuff taboo, making certain speech taboo. Because you make it taboo, and then you can't talk about it. You know, the whole... You know, a lot of, like, Holocaust denier stuff, right? There have been lies about the Holocaust. And so what's the truth? Well, we don't know, because questioning the Holocaust is a jailable offense in some countries. So what happens is there's lies out there about it, and then people point to the lies and they're like, see, that's how you know the Holocaust is fake. And because you can't talk about it, you cannot disabuse people of the notion that it didn't happen. I mean, it's weird. It's weird. You'd think it wouldn't be that way, but it is. By forbidding something, you are essentially creating an excuse to engage in that. It's counterproductive. Most net-based crimes come from these bohemian circles, so they're hotbeds of internet crime. A girl who's traipsing around those hotbeds completely disappeared. See, this is where I'm a little fuzzy, because it's true that, like, you know, hacker groups and cracker groups and stuff like that, they will engage in, when they talk about internet crime, I assume they're like trying to hack into places and stuff. But it sounds like this is like, where is the separation between internet and meat space, as it were, right? Girl? Yeah, she was a high school student. I used some of my more trusted connections to trace her movements. You mean the Department of Intelligence, right? No, not just them. I searched all over and her life came into relief. This is the tale of an imaginary girl. What does that even mean? She loved being in the house. She had a magical device in her room which would allow her to travel all over the world. And this device made her dreams come true. She had lots of friends. Some of her friends even wrote her letters in English. Even more than her classmates, her nationless friends who sent her these letters were important to her. She could trust them. She was able to open up to them about problems she couldn't speak to others about, and secrets she had kept locked away deep down in her heart. That's actually the great thing about the internet, is you can connect with people on a fundamental level, but there are twisted, evil people in real life. And they're just like in real life on the internet as well, and these people you have to be aware of. So just be aware. No matter your age, there's always going to be people trying to take advantage of you. The girl believed that this magical device would make anything possible for her. Then, one day, when she had thrown her body and mind completely into this device, she found the darkness. For this girl who had been gazing into the light of the magical device, she couldn't believe her eyes. Her friends who were like fairies, and their meeting place which was like a garden of flowers. Neither of them were anywhere to be seen in this darkness. There is some twisted shit out there too. In this darkness lived nothing but greed and evil and hatred. The girl was afraid, but she was also strangely drawn to it. Right? Part of her wanted to see this horror, so she gathered her courage and dove right into the mouth of this demon. Yeah, it's no good. The girl felt a whole new world there. It was thrilling for her. Her adventure had begun. The thrill got bigger and bigger. The darkness lured the girl out of her house with a love potion. Uh-oh. She ventured out into the world outside. She bought trendy fashion magazines and the sort of sexy clothes she'd never worn before. Got all dolled up and went out. Oh no. The neon lights felt warmer than usual. Yes. The girl had finally awakened. Where she used to want for nothing, she now wanted to pursue beauty. Almost like Cinderella. That love potion exists in the world of the night. Real-life meeting places awaited her appearance. The brilliant showers of light welcomed her. The dazzling, fun social spots. The men turned their attention to her and got down on their knees to welcome her with kisses on her hands. Social media is really bad too. Social media promotes narcissism and other stuff. She had become a real-life Cinderella. When her time of fun had come to an end, a guide appeared before her and presented her with a gift of dream papers. Here, the possibilities are endless. The guide whispered sweetly in her ear, "Wait just 1 week, and this world will be yours." The girl felt like she had found heaven itself. Sweet dreams. The girl waited and waited for an entire week. She became hopelessly lost and tried to pass the time. She must have been trying to find a place where she belonged. Even though she recognized the darkness, she was pulled in by its sweet trap. She may have even been waiting for this trap. I think her portrait's getting bigger in the picture. It is. But yeah. I mean, you could talk about the hedonistic treadmill. Finally, a week had passed. On the last day, the girl spent the entire day sitting in front of her computer. She gazed at the animation flowing across her desktop, laughing heartily. She was in a trance. She waited for hours. In her pitch-black room, the red modem lights shined suspiciously. Her eyes glittered. I need you. You're special. I need you. Dark Angel Black Site Network. Is this a camgirl site? Or... And that is the truth of this case. What do you mean, truth? What happened to the girl? After that, she disappeared. A mysterious internet kidnapping. I can see the headlines now. So what you're trying to say is, find the girl, right? That's right. Do you have any leads? None. Nothing? What the hell? Naka, quit fucking around and tell me who was involved with this case. I was personally asked to take it on. Who's gonna get involved in a dangerous case like that? Count me out. Sorry, but that's not really my thing either. Those cyber whatever cases are a bit... This is a problem. You're all detectives, yet choosing the jobs you take on is... Just make John do it. I knew that was gonna happen. Right? Hey, if Morikawa's not involved, I'm not involved. We're partners. Okay, I'm taking off. Alright then, John, I'm giving this one to you. It's my background job, so please don't make any mistakes. Worst case scenario, you'll get killed. This isn't just a threat. Okay then, this flyer, the Discovery Black Site Network Access Point Look Me Up. This should provide some sort of hint. Alright then, good luck. Okay. Let's... So there's this way, the interrogation room, which has nothing. Then... let's go this way into the file room. Nothing. And then out the door. To the elevator. 24 precinct. From there to where? So do you think Tokyo's gonna get killed? Ronnie Rockets. Why is that so familiar? That was one of those websites, wasn't it? Same day, Club Ronnie Rockets. 11:17 p.m. Going underground. Oh, celebrities know the real thing. I know the ins and outs of resorts. Where are you even from? You don't belong here. Why don't you leave? Are they talking to me? They must be talking to me. Do you know Mulholland? That's the smoke shop. I've heard rumors about it. It's supposed to be an entrance to paradise with this super hot girl. Only if you like old people. And if you meet her, you can go to paradise. I'd like to check that out. I wonder if she's actually like a drug dealer or something. So every time you turn, you hear stuff. Hey, 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 what is this, a fucking joke? Is that all? He's a mirror of the new humanity. Oh man, what about the gift? What about the gift? Oh really? Do I just keep turning? Okay, I can't do any kind of contact. Implement flyer, let's check it out. Okay, I've got it. Ah. You gotta use it. Teacher, who are you? You can't just do whatever you like around here, you know? You get that, don't you? You can't either. I mean, look at that shirt. That's not a hot look. Belly buttons. You some kind of detective? What do you want? Don't be falsely accusing me of anything now. The stuff I sell is clean. What is this? You trying to say I've been spreading these around? Huh? Don't be spreading weird rumors and shit. I'm all on the up and up. I run a tight ship here, so don't be bringing weird shit like this into my staff. I don't know what this flyer is, but it's one of those things, yeah? Something having to do with net crime or some bullshit, right? What a waste of time. You can't put restrictions on flyers. People need to be allowed to just pass them out wherever, right? I'm running a business here. If I started giving out information, you get me, huh? Hold on. One of the younger ones here was saying something about flyers. This. It's got an address on it. That's all I got. Ah. Could you leave now? It's missing its thing. http://www dot... Well, yeah, they don't want to actually put a website on there. Look me up. People start getting freaked out if we've got military-looking types hanging around. Yep. But the Dark Angel Black Site Network. You really stand out, you know. Okay, no problem. August 23rd, 1999, Monday, Office 24. 3:44 a.m. Heinous Crimes Unit 1. You're working late. Or early. Nice, nice. I just happen to have some minor business to attend to. So, what are you doing here? If you don't have anything to do here, you should hurry up and go home. We're pretty strict on tardiness here. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. I'd assigned you something. What was it again? Ah, the sketchy websites. So how was it? I see. So you went and collected this flyer. I see. Good work. Okay then, shall we get on it? I see. So take the freeway route then. Using a firewall to strengthen it up. That's clever. Bingo. So this is the famous dark site. Formalism. Looks like a naked lady in the background, but you know, it's all pixelated. Alright, I'll enter in your home address. It's okay. We've put reverb on it so I know the address. What does that even mean? I wonder how this will turn out. Keep up the good work. Please continue the investigation. I'm busy with plenty of things myself. Good night. Well, okay. You're just giving out my home address. That's not smart. Same day apartment. 7:50 a.m. My room. Well, let us save first. And then we will stop. Let's see. This one, right? We're on KamuiNet. Halfway through. That's kind of ridiculous. I expected the game to be over by now, but, you know, whatever. Alright guys, well that is it for today. Thank you guys for your time and attention. Like, seriously, thank you so much. Any questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me know. I do like responding and reading them and stuff like that. You know, like I said, they do get stuck sometimes, but you know, there was one time I got like 50 spam things of all the same message, and so I did not approve those. But any that do get caught accidentally by the spam filter, by YouTube, I approve them, generally speaking. I can't think of a time that I haven't, except for that one time. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, so anything you got, let me know. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, this is going to sound weird. One of my coworkers recommended trying peaches and bacon. Like the combination of the two. And I did, and it's pretty awesome. So that would be my recommendation, actually. I know, bacon and peaches, it's weird, but it sounds like stoner food. It's good. I don't know why, but it is. But that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.